Yo, B, they're calling your name. You drew lickety split in the first round. You okay with that?
Yeah. Don't give a fuck who it is.
Okay.
Now while he stands tough, notice that this man does not have his hands up. I really wanted to recreate a shot from 8 Mile, so I went scrolling through Shot Deck and I came across this shot in particular. I thought it's a shot I could potentially pull off. And I think recreating shots from famous movies is a great way to learn, and that's essentially why I started this channel. So how did Jimmy the Dick over here actually try and emulate this shot from cinematographer Rodrigo Purito?
I was inspired by the colors of a mural by Diego Rivera, and that inspired me to use that color for the lighting of 8 Mile.
Before popping on a white jersey, slipping on a beanie, and getting into the Eminem zone, I did a quick little Google search. And I discovered that this movie was shot on film using the Arriflex 435 and the movie compact with the Zeiss Ultra Primes. In my head, this meant that I potentially might have to add a little bit of film grain and just soften the image slightly, because I'd be shooting on my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K with the Panasonic Lumix 2.8 lens. Even though this exercise was all about light, I still wanted to make the shot look remotely similar, so I felt like I needed to get a background that looked similar to the actual shot. A bathroom in Detroit was probably out of the question. So I ended up just opening these cupboard doors behind me and then positioned the shot accordingly. So once I was happy with the composition, I then started to light the scene. I used two lights. I used the SL60 and the Aperture Amaran, and that's partly because it's all I had at my disposal. The SL60 was the key, and the aperture created the edge on my shoulder. I used the modifier on the SL60 with some green gel and a bit of wax paper to diffuse the light a little bit. The Amaran was positioned similarly to give the subject that edge, and I tried to match the color you see on his shoulder with that Amaran. And then lastly, I had neg over here and bounce over here. The neg was to get a darker shadow on camera side, and the bounce was used to wrap some light around my face, adding some fill to my cheek and attempting to emulate the eye light you see over here, of which I clearly didn't achieve. So what are the learnings here? What are the mistakes? What could I have done to make this shot better? I just realized I didn't tell you that I actually put makeup on my eyeball to try and emulate the same look as the scene in this video. So going the extra mile, hey? Am I right? In my opinion, I think the key light source was just too hot. It was too harsh. It needed to be bigger and softer. You can actually see in the eye light of Eminem. The source was a lot bigger, maybe even multiple sources, and the light has a softer roll off on his nose and his forehead. The edge on his shoulder also looks like it's coming from the same direction, or maybe even from the same light as the key. I don't know, but maybe that's the point of all of this. If you guys have any tips or tricks, then please do let me know. But I think that's it. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, then please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.